As you know, there are not so many women in technologies. The woman next to me is not only busy in technologies, she also is working hard on a social project. Her name is Idit Caperton, and she worked for MIT Media Lab. She was a pioneer, something like this, and she founded mamamedia.com, and now she's working on new worldwide workshop, and she will tell us a lot about this. Hello.
Hi, Christina. Nice meeting you.
Hello. May you tell us something about your MIT or Mama Media?
Well, I was at the MIT Media Lab right at the beginning and was fortunate to work with Nicolas Negroponte and Seymour Papert, the founders, and always was motivated to create multimedia technology for learning, to educate people to be creative and express themselves with media.
You also have a project in the moment ongoing with children.
Yes. Worldwide Workshop has a new program called Global Aurea. And what we're trying to do is to educate youth and college level university kids from all around the world about the social networking and the social media technology in a way that is accessible and engaging them so they can learn how to use YouTube and all the Google tools, the translation tools, the groups, the documents. Many people have assumptions that people can just come and use it, and we realized through our research that many kids in rural areas in the United States, in kind of third world pockets in developed countries, don't really know how to use it. Also in India, in Africa, in China. I was teaching in China a couple of years ago. It's the same thing. So what we did is we created Global Aurea program, and we have multiple networks. mygloballife.org, mysciencelife.org, myhealthlife.org, and mymathematicslife.org. And in all these places, we are really creating environments where social networking meets social responsibility. We take these kids and we put them in an environment when they work in teams, virtually, globally, to create games for education and for social change. And you can't imagine, we talked a little bit about this before, how much they're learning through this process. They can relate to gaming, and that brings them into the Web 2.0. What we found is that many children from underprivileged backgrounds, with low socioeconomic backgrounds, or poor children, they're very intimidated by the open architecture of participation. We take it for granted, we love it. We want everybody to design their own media, to publish on YouTube. But the reason why there is not a lot of good things on YouTube is because there is still a lot of work to bring a lot more high potential youth, talented youth that not naturally is having access to this. And then I think we'll see a lot of wonderful things happening. And this new group of youth that we are working with are already beginning to participate in this innovation economy, and they have a new understanding about expressing themselves with media.
So, how do you do it in fact? You go there, you build schools, you send teachers?
Different methodologies we're experimenting, we're in beta. So sometimes we go to a corporation and we create, like with Schlumberger, we created a whole environment, a social network for the corporation, where the employees learn about the climate problem through designing sim games and simulations to teach about the climate problem, the climate challenge to kids in their communities. So we have people from Malaysia, from Egypt, from Venezuela, from Caspian Sea, from Western China, from Saudi Arabia, from Dubai. All the different Schlumberger employees just started in January to participate in this. 70 people on a social network. And then we're going to give them a starter kit to start a social network, and that will be their social corporate responsibility activity. One example. Another one, we started a course at American University in Washington, D.C., in the United States, and we actually try to integrate everything we do with non-engineers and non-technologists. So people who are in the humanities and in communications and media, they use myglife.org to create their own games about something that has a social purpose or an educational mission. And that's like an introduction to Web 2.0 and to gaming. And the most exciting project actually right now is the governor of West Virginia and the Benedum Foundation funded a statewide social network with rural and poor kids in different towns and cities, both in middle school, high school, vocational technical high school, and community colleges. And they're creating games together, also about health, about science, and about mathematics. Very exciting, and it's brand new. People with no background in technology, for the first time, are working together to use Flash and Photoshop, and then they create presentations using YouTube. And they put all of it on a wiki page. It's very exciting.
If you had one wish, what would you wish for the future of your project?
We want to flood the world with pilots. So we can try in Asia Pacific, in India, in Africa, in Brazil. We already have some partners that expressed an interest. So we're looking for funders and partners who are willing to take the risk and do something good with a social mission. Everybody understands that the innovation economy is very transparent and very democratic, and people are going to work from different places in teams to build digital artifacts. And so anybody who is interested in empowering people who are 15-year-olds and older to be part of this economic development of the innovation economy, who wants to really create more creativity with media technology, should join forces with us. We are a not-for-profit, so we are partnering with other corporations, for-profit, governments, and not-for-profits. And hopefully we will be able to spin off out of this some commercial entities by these people who are working with us.
And now the community is able to see and to listen to you. What do you wish of the community? What do you want them to do to help you?
Well, anybody from the community that is interested in developing social networks with a social purpose for social responsibility should write to us at info@worldwideworkshop.org or info@myglife.org. Let us know what you want to do. We will give you for free this starter kit to start a community, to create games for social change using Web 2.0 technology. And we have a platform that is ready to use, that is in beta and is fantastic.
So it's not as always only give money. The people can work with you. They have a real possibility to help.
Anybody that wants to help is welcome, and anybody with money that want to start a large-scale implementation of one of our networks for science, for climate, for mathematics, or from global games is also welcome, because sometimes it costs money to customize it to another language or to a corporation versus a high school or versus a community college. But we are very open-minded, and the whole idea is to use technologies that are out there, right, that Google has for free, and bring people into using them creatively and effectively, and maybe they will create something even better than us. We're not publishers. We all learn together. That's the future of work. So we sit and we listen. We have something to give, but I think we can build a lot of different things with it, with the community.
So we wish you a lot of success and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Christina.